prior
well, I was
to
aware of it, and everyone was aware of it, but we didn't. It was regarded as just a children's television thing, you know, and nobody took it too seriously. I was doing a very posh classic series for the BBC, Kidnapping Katrina, which was a 12-episode version of Robert Louis Stevenson's books. And that famous place, the BBC Club Bar, I was in there, and the director, somebody said to the director, "What about Ian?" And he came across and introduced himself, and he said, "I've got this part in the Aztecs, we're shooting, we're doing it next week or something, and would you like to do it?" And I said, "Yeah, I'd love to, yeah." So it's as easy as that. One of the easiest I've ever had. The biggest standout memory of the fight, which was rather difficult because of there were very lightweight wooden weapons that we were using, and in fact we broke a couple of them because they were so lightweight, and so you had to pretend to be hitting rather than actually hitting, and that was quite difficult to do. And then we had to lift a great big flagstone, which was also very, very light. It was just made of stuff called jabalite, which is like plastic. It was very light. It was supposed to be very heavy, so one had to act lifting something very. I didn't do it very well. I remember that. And my death, which was spectacular, when I fell off the top of the pyramid. And what surprised me, of course, was because the cameras were so heavy, they couldn't fly them up in the air and film down. So what they did was they painted the floor on the wall, and I died against the wall with the camera shooting from right in front. And that surprised me. That was brilliant. I mean, it was great. No, I was very happy, but lots of memories. I remember it very well. But the other three things that sort of stand out it was the things that went wrong, really. I think, as always, you remember the things that go wrong rather than the things that go right. It's astonishing to think that in 1964 one made a little children's serial, and here I am all this time. How many years is it? I don't know. Sitting here talking about it, and I mean, it sounds. I mean, I don't mean to sound crude, but I've actually made far more money since I did it than I did when I was doing it. You know, we only got £60 an episode for doing it. 4 episodes, and it goes on making money. It's rather. I think Judi Dench once said that she loves Shakespeare because he pays her rent, and Doctor Who's been a bit like that. It's not so much now; it's fading off a bit, but it's a nice little trickle of income which goes on for 20, 30, 40 years, 50 years. Don't expect that. Yeah, my daughter had a baby in Australia. She lives there, and so my wife and I flew out obviously to see the baby. And somebody over there knew her husband, and they asked if I'd go and do a Doctor Who day. And so I said, yeah, of course I would. And what they did was they showed the first episode to the audience, and then I arrived and was introduced and chatted and things, and then they showed the second episode, and then they had a question and answer and the usual thing, you know, discussion about it. And then they showed the third episode, and I went, after that we did signed autographs and photographs and did all that. And when they showed the fourth episode, I went away home. And they paid me quite well for it, and it was an extraordinary experience to stand watching it with an audience. No, I don't. No, I'm not totally honest. No, I don't. I'm not really into science fiction. Well, I'm still acting, yeah, mostly theatre now. I mean, not that I wouldn't do television or film if I got the offers, but I've got a bit old and past today. You know? So I do theatre work, largely with the Farnham Repertory Theatre. Doing a play next week in London, and with them, and then another one in July with them. Recently played Geoffrey Bernard in the play Geoffrey Bernard as an Unwell, which I liked very much, enjoyed that. Great fun.